Get him in! Yes!
Yes.
Dude!
Alright, get a second here. Oh! I don't believe that.
Retro Bassin, kicking some ass and wearing rayon jackets. Thinking about Bill Dance, watching these fish prance through my Ray-Ban glasses. Ain't nothing better than 40-year-old lures coming off of Zepco 33. Out on the bass boat, making beer cans float, doing some trespassing. Fishing it old school, this old stuff rules. Welcome to Retro Bassin.
Welcome to Retro Bassin. It has already been a little bit of a morning here on the Retro Bassin show, and we have not even started filming. So I am back in Texas for a little bit here and wanted to fish this lake that I used to fish a pretty good bit, but I've not fished it in a little while, and that is, of course, Lake Travis, just outside of Austin, Texas. Meeting up with my bassin bud, Lukey, who's already down on the boat now. But anyway, we were gonna go fish up at the Mansfield Dam Park towards sort of the base of the lake. Well, it turns out water here in Texas is a little bit low, so that ramp was closed. We had to come up to the one open ramp in the whole lake up at Pace Bend. So I had actually done some scouting on some spots online of where I wanted to fish. They're all like way down that way. So I don't know what the heck we're gonna be getting into today. It is springtime, spawning-ish season. So the largemouth, I think, have been pretty active so far. And there's a pretty good white bass bite as well, which we got into the last time I was fishing this lake with any regularity. So Luke and I have a couple of rods rigged up. We're just gonna do fishing today. I don't know, no agenda for today. We got a bunch of old school stuff, a few new school things, but mostly old school stuff. We're just gonna go out and try to do some fishing. See you guys in the water. Well, well, well.
Oh boy.
Hope we catch more than a carp today.
I think so.
Luke, we gotta get you something that's not a carp today. That was a nice carp that we got last time, though.
Very good.
Good
Pretty chunky.
Good eating.
Yeah. Not stinky.
You probably noticed that washing your shirt afterwards. Oh, you get a hit?
Yep.
Woo! All right. I feel like that thing might get a fish.
What am I running here? What is this guy?
That is called a cream little fishy. That's what that is.
Wiggle.
That is an OG bait. Not made anymore. Probably not made for about 30 years. Yeah, set a recap. So Lukey's got on a cream little fishy swim bait. Swim bait bites are pretty good. And I've got on a little Worden's crankbait. Forget the name of this thing. I probably should have researched that before the episode. Still, we got like, crazy how deep it is. It's already still 15 foot where I'm at.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of creep on in toward the back of this thing and just keep doing your thing. There we go. Think there's any snakes up in here?
For sure.
Probably snakes and some coyotes.
Yeah,
And
we got Snake Hotel, all this right
dude, this is the kind of place you could find like a whole nest of 15 baby rattlesnakes.
Big time.
No thanks. No gators in Texas, but unlike Florida, but it does make up for it with snakes, I think.
Well, no gators in this part of Texas. Where I grew up down on Hog Bayou, we caught big ones, man.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, 8-9 footers, you know. They're more skinny than the ones in Florida.
Not as well fed with little white dogs.
Yeah.
Man, this is a deep little pocket. We still got like 12 foot here.
Good.
If I was a better fisherman, I'd photograph all this stuff so that way when the water comes back up, you'd know what's what.
For sure.
Go find that little tree right there. In about 3 years.
Some working over there. You see that?
Where's that?
Big splash over
Oh,
there.
yeah. Oh,
Got him.
got something. I got something way back there. Oh, I think it's moving too. Ooh, that could be a nice little fish, man. Oh,
Yeah.
It is a bass. Oh, don't jump off. Oh, well, Lukey called that one. He said there's something back there. I threw back there and something hit. Oh, man. Oh, dude, come on, buddy. He does not, he's not a big bass, but he's fighting like a big bass.
Yeah, he is.
Or else my drag's just jacked up. One of the two. All right, get you in here.
Oh, wow.
There he is.
Excellent.
He ain't big, but he's hooked funny. And that, my friends, looking at the size of that little mouse, that is not a largemouth. In fact, that is not a medium mouth either. That's a Guadalupe, if I had to say. That is a tiny, teeny mouth. We'll get him unhooked and get a look at him, but I'm pretty sure that is a Guadalupe bass. I think. I'm sure somebody could correct me if it's not. Let's get him unhooked. So there we go, first little bass of the day on the OG crankbait. Coming up in there, man, that is a good looking fish. Not a big mouth though. He hit hard, he fought hard. I'm pretty sure that's a Guadalupe bass.
Yeah, I think so. What's the pattern on the kind of speckled?
It is speckled, yeah, so it's more of a speckled deal there. Awesome. Man, that was a cool Guadalupe. Or was that a spotted bass? I wonder if that's a quad. I don't know, I think that was a quad. I don't know if there's a lot of spotted bass here.
I don't know either. But
I know is we're not on the Guadalupe River, which I just recently learned how to pronounce properly. Been calling it Guadalupe for about 7 years. Notice you're not wearing the rayon jacket today.
what's that?
Notice you're not wearing the rayon jacket today.
Don't need it. Finally.
I think I've worn that for a collective 4 minutes on the show. This is so damn hot.
Thing that
It is by far the worst built piece of clothing I think I've ever owned. I mean, it's beautiful from the outside, but it is the worst built piece of clothing.
no, mine's hanging up right now.
Which is, okay, have you actually worn it on stage? Because it's got to be a little hot on
Wore it a
stage.
couple times. Yeah, it's like a thermal blanket.
I saw Cam didn't take his off in Vegas.
At the Virgin Theater.
I don't know. It was like my Instagram for a month. It was Cam in the jacket.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's got to be so hot. I feel like it's got like vinyl somewhere in between the rayon and the cotton.
That fuzzy stuff that's the liner, yeah.
That's asbestos. Oh, got one? You do have one. Yeah!
Big guy.
Get him in. Woohoo! All right. Let's get the camera up, check this dude out.
Definitely a different species.
Oh, whoa, that is 100% not a largemouth bass.
Is that a sand bass or white bass?
Let
What
me
is
see
that?
that thing, dude.
It's got red eyes. Watch out for that hook.
Let me get that hook out of there.
Yeah.
Well, it is a bass.
You gotta hold it way out.
We are definitely getting some forced perspective on the
Real
photo for
perspective,
Instagram.
TV perspective. So what kind of species is this, you think?
That's a small one, but I'm gonna say that's gotta be a Guadalupe.
But it has a totally different, well,
Yeah,
I guess
but
it looks the same on this
maybe
side.
like a baby Guadalupe.
Yeah.
All right, skunk's off the boat, man. You got another one? We're kind of fishing some new water for us, so I decided it'd be best that we both put on a deep diving, medium diving crankbait and just kind of work down this bank. So we are 2 Guadalupes in the boat, unless somebody in the comment section corrects me, but I'm pretty sure those are both Guadalupes. Good looking, hard fighting little fish. Got one. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, that's a largemouth. Get him in.
Look at that bad boy.
Dude. Lukey, you got it. That's the fish of the day right there. That is not
Hang on a second.
A Guadalupe.
No, he's got really sharp little munchers. And that hook is probably just about to...
Oh, check out the black spots.
I know. Look at it. I was gonna say, look at the top of his head.
Dude, that is the coolest looking thing. Need a little assist there.
Yeah.
Hold it tight.
Yep. All right. Look at the top of his head.
Look at those black spots. Man, that. All right. So did he hit shallow or what?
He hit right on the drop.
Right on the drop as I'm screwing around with my rod.
Before I even started reeling, he was already on. Got him right in the corner of the mouth. Yeah.
That's a good looking fish.
That's a good one.
We had a little situation there. Lukey snagged and battery died. So we're back talking about the two different baits that we're using today, in addition to the Kitech swim bait. But the fish, the bait that I caught my fish on is this dude, a Worden's sort of Wiggle Wart style bait. I feel like this one runs a little bit deeper than a Wiggle Wart, which I kind of like. And it's been pretty good at getting hits. I've had 3 hits. I've only landed 1 of them. I think it's probably more my fault than the baits, or maybe it's the fault of this hook that's sticking out like this. We should probably fix that. Oh. What the heck did I do, man?
I don't know. It involved my line somehow, but how did the...
I don't know. I think I did it. I cast it, and well, that reel's toast, Bass and Buds. Oh, man.
Is the lure still attached?
That is the most amazing backlash I think I've ever accomplished. I mean, that is impressive. That's like a 200-yard backlash that I just did. The lure's out there somewhere, but it's a floater, so we should be able to find it. But yeah, I don't know what to say about that. All right, well, been fishing with the fake Wiggle Warts all day, so since I just lost the bait, I figure it's time to go back, fish the OG original. So there's an original pre-wrapped Wiggle Wart. Hope I don't lose this one. Wind's picking up a little bit. I feel like we might have a little bit of time before this rain sets in. It's supposed to rain this afternoon. We got a pretty good bit of action early, but it has tapered off just a hair. So I forgot the net, forgot extra batteries. So now I got the Osmo out here. There's some stuff though. This little deal here could be interesting. Shallow, so weird. Well, we'll hit this. We'll hit that cove where we first get that first little fat fish. That's right up here. Come on. Oh yeah. Got one. All right, get him in. Another Guadalupe, dude, or something. Man, Lukey is kicking my butt today. So check this thing out, dude. Ah, look at him. So that's yeah, you're kind of smoking me today, dude. Sorry,
yeah,
though.
Boy. Yeah.
Guadalupe Fest, man. That's 100% another one of those.
Yeah.
That's a cool looking little fish. I feel like those fight a little bit harder than the old largemouth.
Yeah, and they're skinnier, you know, than that other one that you got.
Yep. Good looking fish, man.
Yeah, man.
What's that? You got a fish? Yeah. You do? Yeah. Nice. Dude. Woo! Lukey's got a fish. Oh, nice fish. Get it, man. Yeah, buddy. The Guadalupe for the man back there. Get a look at him. That's a skinny fish.
Pound.
I mean, I guess it's better to find a hot spot late than never, but man, this was a late
Yeah. Yeah, guy. Nice, healthy little Guadalupe bass.
Still putting it on him, man.
Yeah, all right. Let's let him go.
Oh, Lukey's got a big fish. Oh, yeah, take your time, buddy. Take your time. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah.
Get him in, yes!
Yeah. All right, get a second here. Oh! I don't believe that.
That counts.
Okay.
That counts. He was in the boat. He touched the carpet.
He did touch the carpet. I should have grabbed him quicker, but I couldn't get in the mouth.
That counts. Now, if you were in like a Bassmaster Classic, that wouldn't count. But here on the Retro Bassin show.
All right.
Oh my gosh. So what's that, number 3 in the boat for you, or 4?
That's 3, and then 1 that I missed.
Yeah. Oh!
Now we got it.
I got a big one. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, it's a nice fish. Dude, that's a nice fish. Do not get off. Oh my god. Oh, it's a big fish.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and I don't have a net. Oh. Oh man. Hope he's hooked. I hope he's hooked. Whoa, that is a big fish down there. Oh, he's shaking. Dude, stop shaking. Come on up here. Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, that is the nicest bass I've caught in a hot minute. Holy smokes. Wow. Dude.
That's a football.
Yeah, buddy. Look at that fish, man. That is awesome. That's not a Guadalupe. That's a largemouth right there. Looks like he might have been caught recently. Oh, what an awesome looking fish. On the OG Wiggle Wart. So kind of been a Wiggle Wart imitation day. Fish with one from Woordens, fish with one from Cotton Cordell. But at the end of the day, the big boy came on the original. All right, we'll let him go. In the meantime, if you guys are looking for some more old school content, you can click right here. Otherwise, we'll see you right back here. And until then, keep that carpet side up. And definitely, fish it old school.
Get some pictures of you with it.
Weird.
Fishing it old school, this old stuff rules. Welcome to Retro Bassin.